So, on this Facebook page, one of the things that I also intend to do is to teach. And today's lesson is on compound interest. I know a lot of people are used to learning from a class-centered approach where you go to school and you give you textbooks and notes and you read and you write, but this is going to be a different form of education that I'm going to give you. Today we're talking about compound interest. So let's start off with how they do it in actual schools. So according to Investopedia, compound interest is interest on a loan or deposit that occurs on both the initial principal and the accumulated interest from previous periods. So I'm going to say this one in Ndebele to explain uthi nguyini compound interest. And asithi wena uqalisa ule $10 and hayi asiqasa ule $100 and then ibe sensithi no mina njani umboleka imali yakho but then ngizabe ngunika ile interest but instead of futhi ngubhadale nge first month ngizakubhadala ngemonth yes10 but then imali yakho yobulokhu accumulate njani 10% interest and 10% interest. Yeah, 10% interest, but then sizathi njani i-10% interest yangikhona njani izabe i-compound. So masithi compound sithi uthi like nge-first month after first month iphela instead nasofanele nguphe malini 10% of the initial money omphe yona imalini $10 so sisibe kuyi-$100 so 10% of $100 i-$10. So instead of ukunika i-$100 i-$10 yakho leyana ngizahlanganisa i-$100 yakho leyana le $10 yakho leyana kube i-$110. So imali leyana i-$110 ne anisize nguphe wena but then from the month elandelayo next month sesicalculate ukuthi nonjani i-interest yemali leyo ongiboleke yona esiyimalini isi lokhu yi-10% but then so kuyi-10% yemalini so kuyi-10% ye-110. So instead so imali yakho the second month ithola compound interest yemalini ithola compound interest ye $11. So 11 plus 10 plus 100 sesikumalini sesiku-122. This is 121, sorry. So next month month number 3 i-balance karesi isikubani isiku-$121 and so i-interest yethu imalini i-10%. 10% ye-$121 imalini i-$12 and as amanamba besemphica-mpicana laphana. So sesiku $12 karesi. First month sithole malini $10, second month athola malini $12, $11. Third month sesithole $12 and so sesihlanganisa from 11 10 11 12 so imalini so kuyi-30 so kuyi-33 so 33 i-$133 yethu le isiyi-balance yethu after njani the third month. So that's how compound interest works. Instead of like when you withdraw imali yako every time that you get the interest, no, you combine your interest with your initial money abelungu bathi ye-principal imali yona lana yokuqalisa oyithole ongenela yaqaliseni eyokuthiwa yi-principal ngesikhiwa. So sethatha i-principal yana sihlanganise le interest le that we have already accrued and then move on to the next month. The next month lana si calculate a 10% or 1% or whatever it is that the agreed rate of interest is. Hiyo leo to compound interest. That's how we get it. So to show you one power ele compound interest and I'm gonna calculate some numbers for you. Like this thing and Warren Buffett and he says my wealth has come from a combination of living in America, some lucky genes and compound interest. And that guy, that crazy guy, Albert Einstein, he called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. So now I'm gonna show you why. We're about to find out here. We're gonna be using this thing called investor.gov. It's a website by compound interest calculate. So Asiti, you start off with the $1,000, huh? No, it sounds like a lot of money, your initial investment. And then every month to that $1,000, every month means every month mayidlula ucontribute malini, let's say you contribute $10. And so after 20 years of making that contribution and the estimated interest rate annually a lot of the accepted rate, which is of a very good performing asset, like an asset eyenza kahle kahle sibili grand and is about 10% per year. And so we're gonna work with those numbers sithi njani every month imali yakho ilokhuza increase nge 10%. And so asithi ucompounda njani ucompounda annually ukuthi like every month imali yakho ma ilokhuza isiba le interest and igaina something which is not part of the mali izala imali yakho. Abantwana bemali labana sibahlanganisa nini? Sibahlanganisa at the end of every month kumbe sibahlanganisa at the end of every year lo mzali to form a new stack. Asithi sibahlanganisa every year. And so here it says which like at the end of 20 years and 20 years you are going to have $13,600. 13 since Zuma matot. You're gonna have 13,650 cents US dollars. Wena uqalise ngemalini? Uqalise nge $1,000. And but then ubucontributor malini? Ubucontributor these numbers, they are running away from me. Ubucontributor $10 per month. So this is the power of compound interest, which is something which I think is really really amazing. Which if you think about it more and more, it really actually does make sense to find investments which can offer you compound interest in the things like the stock market. Not necessarily stock market in Zimbabwe. They have a stock market in South Africa. They have a stock market in Botswana. They have a stock market everywhere in the world. If you don't want to invest in the stock market that is in Zimbabwe, you can diversify and have an investment portfolio anywhere. Uthi $1,000 yakho le when I'm contribute $10 per month every month for 20 years isingawuzalela imalini 18,000. And then after 30 years, here's the beauty of the compound interest, which is like the more isikhathi increase and the more pace yakhona it jump up. So after 20 years it will be 13,600, but then manasponti after 30 years it will be how much? I'll guarantee you this number is going to blow your mind. After 30 years it's going to be $37,188. 20 years beku imalini? 20 years beku 13,000. 30 years so imalini? So 37,000. Minus calculate 40 years. 40 years just to show you how much money you could leave behind for your kids or whatever it is, or study foundation, whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe you want to retire eventually. This is this at the end of 40 and at the end of 20 years is Temalin, at the end of 20 years 18,000, at the end of 30 years is Temalin 37,000, at the end of 40 years it'll be 98,000, almost 100k from an initial $1,000 with you contributing $10 every month. Well, what if you say to me, like, you know what, I don't want to contribute any money at all. I don't wanna be doing that. I just want to set and forget. Well, if you do that thing, and if you do that thing which like set and forget, at the end of 40 years, you take $1,000, you invest it in an asset which gives you 10% per month, no, 10% per year, and at the end of 40 years you're gonna have $45,000. I'm just saying, which like it's almost a no-brainer, at least for me. I don't know for you. Anyways, this is the Son of Karma podcast. This is the end of the class. This is the end of it. We're picking it up. We're going. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. I look forward to, maybe you research it on your own. I look forward to hearing your comments about it. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Out.